now out front. Kelly Healy gets it up top to Jelinskis. Jelinskis leaves it for Pino. Pino trying to work it in. She gets inside, bounces one, and she scores. It's the first goal here of the game, and it belongs to Stonehill. Pino bounces it in past Cavada. Here's Kelly Healy. Healy couldn't find a hole. Sent it back behind the net to Snelling. Snelling walks in front, bounces it in, and scores. Logan Snelling took the pass beside the net on the left. Walked right in front and sent it through the legs of Cavada to make it 2-0 Stonehill. Goes short over to Pino. Now Pino working it back in front. Pino trying to shimmy away from traffic. Walks in front, slides it in. A ground ball goal there from Pino, and it's 3-0 Stonehill. Doherty with space behind the net to operate. Thought about looking right in front of goal. Faked the pass, now gets it right in front to Hughes. And it's another goal for Stonehill. Hughes bounced it in past Cavada. Versprill. Up top to Matala. Matala bounces it in and scores. 2 quick goals for Saint Anselm. And it's Palumbo. Walking in now to the near side. Over to Sheehy. Sheehy throws it toward the net. Stopped by Grant. Now Shea. Goes across for Matala. Matala walking in. Gets it down low to Sheehy. Sheehy back in front for Molly Beck. And St. Anselm has tied it. Now Shea. Down low to Sheehy. Sheehy trying to walk it in. Has room to shoot. Fires and scores. The leading scorer for St. A's finally getting on the board to make it 7-4 Hawks. Pino. Holding. Running toward net. Looking for space. Still Pino. She bounces a shot in and scores. Finally, Stonehill able to break the St. Anselm goal streak as the Skyhawks get one back, making it 8-5. Now Hughes over to Doherty. Doherty, the 6'1", the senior, has a long reach. Now Hughes. Into the middle, right in front. Jelinskis goes bar down and makes it 8-6. Back over to Sheehy. She gets the pass finally over to Matala. Matala working it inside, bounces one toward the net, and it sneaks by Bailey Grant. St. A's grab a goal. Not an easy chance. She pulls it back for Hughes. Now Hughes down low to Doherty. Doherty bounces it through the legs of Cavada and in. Pino defended by Lockard. Gets it back to Healy. Down to 40 seconds to go in the possession. Doherty into the middle for Jelinskis. She spins away from traffic, fires and scores. Jelinskis hit the post on the last possession, but sneaks it inside here, beating Cavada and making it 11-9. Over to Snelling. Snelling trying to work it inside. He's forced back, gets it to Hughes. Hughes will try her luck. Hughes forced off by Lockard. Now Hughes still running inside. Hughes with space, fires a low shot and scores. Middle of the first half. Now Snelling. Snelling with space, fires and scores. The Skyhawks have retaken the lead. It's 12-11 with 8:45 to play. Hughes carrying it forward. Gets it to Pino with space beside the net. Pino walks in front. What a stop by Cavada. Ball still loose in the middle. It's picked up by Doherty. Doherty with a decided height advantage. Gets it down low to Jelinskis. She goes bar down. It bounced into the net. And the referee awards the goal. Trio of Hawks. Jelinskis in the middle for Healy. Now Doherty. Doherty running into the middle, has a chance. She shoots and scores. Doherty makes it 14-12 with 6 seconds left, and that one will ice the game. Down by Matala. Matala gets it forward to Holland, and that'll do it. The Skyhawks fight back from a 4-goal deficit in the second half. Score 6 unanswered goals. Or 6 straight goals, rather. And capture the 14-12 victory, a big conference win over their rival St. Anselm.
St. A's was a game that we definitely had to go in with, mentally disciplined, and we had to have an effort that was there consistently throughout the whole game. I think that we knew that we needed this game to get into playoffs and to get that momentum into New Haven on Saturday. And I think that it being senior game definitely helped. We got really pumped up in the locker room before, and tonight was really just working hard for our seniors and making every minute on that field count for them. And the last game we wanted to just leave everything on the field. I think at halftime, I think when they were getting up, we kind of took our foot off the pedal a little bit, and we just had to tell each other, put it back on, work for each other, work for your seniors, and being out on the field, it's such a amazing team. I feel like this year our team dynamic and the chemistry is so strong, and I think everybody just wanted to work for each other, and the effort never stopped. I had so much anger in me in this game. St. A's is definitely a competitor that I always want to beat. In the past years, it's always been a neck-and-neck game. It's always been a one-goal game, a two-goal game. It was 14-12 tonight. And, it's been consistent throughout the years. And it's a team that we just want to fight and grind and always win. And again, it being senior game, you just love these seniors, Lauren and Bree and Kelly and all of them. You just want to fight for them. And I think at least my mentality was I'm not walking off this field without a win for them. New Haven's going to be a huge game, and it's a must win for us to see what our future looks like in the playoffs. I think that to win that game, we need to go out being strong and being competitive and being, again, mentally disciplined. I think we can never really put our foot off the pedal in that game. They're a really good team, and the NA10s this year, it's everything's kind of up in the air. So I think going to that game, we have to be mentally tough and just work really, really hard.
And just remember what we spoke about all week. It's we knew what to expect. We were just kind of falling a little short, a step slow. But if we just kind of get back to home and remind ourselves, when the ball is here, what are we waiting for, and that sort of stuff. And I think that they just needed that refocus and that reminder. And then I thought they executed really, really well defensively. Even when we were losing, and frankly, even when we weren't playing that great, there's been very few times where it really was an effort issue. These kids are working hard, It's just we're really trying to manage some deficiencies with injuries and stuff like that. And still, even now, 12 games into the season, really trying to figure out who belongs in the best places, because it seems like every week we lose someone. And so it's all been a work in progress. But I thought today, more than most days, I thought they were really coachable and composed, and they were listening and they were communicating. And, chances are if your kids follow your game plan, you're going to be in a pretty good spot. And they did that. So we're incredibly grateful for that, for sure. We've been saying since the very beginning, if you guys can give me 100% effort and you can have your ears open and you can listen, I think we can beat anybody. And I still really feel like that's the case, And I think today is obviously a great example for that. So hopefully after a night like tonight, they're feeling very confident going into the next couple days of practice, preparing for what is, a huge run that we have going on. We have a lot of really big games coming up that are all winnable games. And, this was a great way to start that for sure. Logan has so many skills, and she has so many of these amazing intangibles that you look for all the time. Sometimes we have to remind Logan how good she was, and I think somebody just might have made her a little mad. And so I'd like to see Logan mad a little more often. But, she played hard. I think she remembered what we talked about the last couple days about body pressure and when to recognize it, that sort of stuff. And she's got a bomb of a shot. So she finally just kind of got a little angry and put herself in a position to let loose a little bit. And we're certainly glad she did. It's so good to have Pino back. I mean, we needed her healthy. She's a really strong player. And I think Shannon's just really starting to figure herself out these last 3 games or so. So, I mean, that's what you hope, right? You work every season. You hope to get better every week. Some games fall, some games hit. But I think you hope that as the season goes on, these guys progress, and especially the youngest kids start to get a little more comfortable with what the expectations are and where their teammates need them and stuff like that. They're awesome kids, and they've been so committed to this program all 4 years. Every single one of them, all 6 of them are great kids, and especially Taylor and Kelly, our captains. I mean, we really can't ask for much more than what they give us, and they've been doing it for 4 straight years. I mean, these are kids that have started and played every single game of their whole 4-year career for the most part. And I thought Megan Philbin had an absolutely outstanding game, maybe the game of her career, honestly, tonight. So, the stage was set, and I thought she really stepped up to it.